After the arrest of Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane, the Gospels do not clearly mention where he was kept during the night. We are standing near an old cemetery by the Lion's Gate, searching for answers hidden in history. From here, we walk through the Lion's Gate onto the Via Dolorosa, the path of suffering. This road is believed to be the way of the cross, leading toward a hidden and sacred place. Our destination is not a grand church, but a small chamber carved into the rock. This is the place traditionally known as the prison where Jesus was held. We descend beneath the city, moving into a space that feels hidden and forgotten. The corridor ahead reveals a place that clearly served as a prison. These markings in the stone were used to secure prisoners in chains. This is not symbolic, but a real place where people were once held captive. There is also a deeper pit here, traditionally linked to Barabbas. And now we move toward the chamber believed to be connected to Jesus. This chamber is small, confined, and carved directly into the rock. Here, prisoners were bound to stone, unable to move. According to tradition, this is where Jesus spent the final night before his crucifixion. In this silence, we reflect on what those long hours must have been like for him. The Gospels do not describe this moment, yet we know he was not free. Somewhere in the city, he was held, waiting for what would come next. This place carries the weight of that unknown night. A night filled with silence, suffering, and surrender. Here, he may have been bound like a criminal. The Son of God, treated as one condemned. A simple stone bench becomes a place of deep spiritual mystery. Did he sit in silence or speak in prayer to the Father? Did he feel fear or perfect peace in obedience? In that darkness, something greater was unfolding. While the world slept, the path to salvation moved forward. Soon, the morning would come, and everything would change. The next day would begin with judgment and suffering. And from this place, the journey to the cross would begin. Morning arrives, and the silence of the night gives way to the beginning of judgment. Jesus is brought out from the place of confinement to face the authorities. He is taken before the high priest, where accusations are raised against him. Voices rise with false testimony, demanding his condemnation. Yet he remains silent, steady, and unshaken. He is then taken before Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor. Pilate questions him, searching for a reason to condemn. But even he finds no guilt in him. Still, the crowd demands judgment and cries out for his death. In fear and pressure, Pilate gives in to their demands. Jesus is condemned and handed over to be crucified. He is scourged, enduring pain for the sake of humanity. A crown of thorns is placed upon him in mockery of his kingship. Though mocked and beaten, he remains filled with quiet strength. And now, the journey to the cross begins. With the weight of the cross upon him, Jesus steps onto the path of suffering. Each step forward carries the burden of the world's sin. The streets fill with voices, some mocking, others mourning. Overcome by exhaustion, he falls beneath the cross. Yet even in weakness, he does not turn away. He is forced to rise and continue the journey. A stranger is chosen to help carry the burden beside him. A mother meets her son on the road of suffering. An act of compassion shines in the midst of pain. The path leads upward toward the place of crucifixion. He falls again under the crushing weight of the cross. The final steps bring him closer to the place of sacrifice. For the last time, he falls, yet still rises to complete his mission. At last, they arrive at Golgotha, where the sacrifice will be fulfilled.